What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Oh, That's Random Podcast. This is the podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. I am your host, that guy, Nerdy G. If this is your first time here, like, subscribe, share, do all of that good stuff. I'm your favorite nerd, okay? And listen, I get into everything, okay? That's why this show is called Oh, That's Random. But like I said, we dive into the extraordinary that is ordinary. All right. So first things first, if you're not signed up, like I say, like, subscribe, share, do all that good old stuff. But also too, the best way to support this channel is being on YouTube. Okay. Nerdy's Umbrella is the YouTube. Okay. And if you want to get more extra shows for the Red Cup and the Brunch Chicks, slide on over to Patreon, okay, and sign up to that second tier, and you'll get everything that you need and some. We got content that we don't post on YouTube over there all the time. Things coming out every single day, okay? But today, let's get into it. I'm ready to laugh. I know you guys, I told you guys I was doing like a little series, okay? I was doing a little series, you know what I mean? And the series has, I break it up. It's 3 to 4 shows talking about some entrepreneur stuff. Then I'm gonna break it up with some of this goofy stuff that is here, and then I'll get back to it. It's a 12-part. It's a 12-part series. So the first 4 are already out now. They should already be out by now, and this is the following of that. So this is the break in between. So you get some stuff to laugh about, and then we'll jump right back into it, and it'll push you forward. Okay, but got to talk about what everybody else is talking about. Okay. This is sad. This is a sad day. It's a sad day over the weekend. Okay, over the weekend. Oh man, somebody had a petty bone in their body and decided to let it shine bright. Somebody decided to take that bone and say, you know what? Fuck it. And here we are. Okay. And when I say here we are, I mean literally here we are. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of revenge porn at all. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about the video that was released of Mr. Diddy and 50 Cent's baby mama and some I don't know what you want to call the guy, but some, half man, half beast guy that they, with a red light special going on. TLC still lives today, amen. And I mean, why would you put that out there? And of course, you know what everybody's talking about. They're hitting up my Young Miami. They're hitting up in there, and then there's a lot going on, and people are saying that it makes sense the reason why he was the way that he was. Now, just a little fun fact: back in the Greek day, okay, I don't know if you guys know about the statue of David. David had a little twig, a little penis. Okay, if you don't know what I'm saying, his balls were bigger than his nuts. Okay, I mean his penis. His balls were bigger than his penis. Okay. It's a statue. We've all seen it. But back in the day, they said the guys with the smaller penises were the most smartest men in the world. That's what the thought was to be. They would kick anybody who had a large penis. They would put them on the outside of the city. They would say that they were barbaric, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to today. So they put the men on blast, and the jokes are flying, saying that pretty much they didn't know what he needed all that lube for. Don't know if you're gonna be a cook. Why are you lubing yourself up? And when you're self-pleasuring, and why is your fist or why is your hand covering up the whole entire thing? Micro penis is a thing. I guess it's a disease. It's a thing though. It's a disability. And yeah, I've heard some say that he had one big ass clit. You know what I'm saying? It was like a big clit. He was just out there scissoring everybody that he possibly could. And when he couldn't satisfy that scissoring, he went and got a python or an anaconda, whatever you want to call it, and satisfy. I mean, some of the verbiage on the tape was alarming. I can get my bitch whatever I want to in the world, but I can't give her this. And I was like, the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. But if he was gesturing, I mean, I don't know what this is. You got to be a little bit more specific. Me, nerdy, I need to be specific. Tell me you can't get her what? Like, what is it, a Benz, a Ferrari? You said you can get her anything in the world, but this, not exactly sure what this is. And if you were pointing to that area where you know what I'm saying. But yeah. You guys kind of follow where I'm going with this. I think it was kind of disgusting. Listen here, Mr. Vlad TV, I get it's your job. You're a reporter, journalist, whatever. To have one of these guys or have several of these guys on there and then ask, I mean, you ask the question. You ask the guy, how big did he think that man was? To ask another man how big you think another man's penis is, a heterosexual man, it just don't sit right with me. Like, why would you ask that question? And I get it, it's for performance. You want the clicks, you want the clickbait and all the above, but then you're laughing and you're joking, and it's like, you know what, sometimes you shouldn't. You don't laugh at people in wheelchairs. You don't laugh at Down syndrome people. You shouldn't laugh at people with small penises. That's all I'm saying. I think if that's a disability of his and he has micro penis, then we need to put all of those people in the proper categories, and we need to put them there. Okay, if you have a disability, you go on the do not laugh at you list. Okay, if you are okay with it, I mean, not many people should see this, but if it just so happens to get out there, you should go on don't laugh at them list unless they're okay with participating in the joke themselves. It's disgusting that it came out this way, but now take that. Sounds a little different in my ears when I hear it. And yeah, man, wow, Jesus, little fucking Louise. Yeah, I don't know really. I don't really know how to cover this. Okay. But women, he made up for it in other ways. Like he said, he can buy you anything in the world. I don't want to take it off of him. Okay. Because there are other men who suffer from this disability as well, and don't have as much money as he does, and don't have probably the opportunities that he had to make this type of money. But yeah, women are the most loving in the world. I will give you guys that. I will give the women that, because some women know they're at home with a guy who has a micro penis, and they are loving him and making him feel like that micro penis is the biggest in the world. Okay, even if it's just to stroke his ego, he's gonna provide. He's gonna give her the life that she wants, or a better life than what, not what Mr. Combs could provide, but because he got that I can buy your house money, build a mall right by your house money type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about this average guy who can make this woman's life beautiful, make it wonderful. Like, she's not stressing. They're able to go on trips. She's able to do the things that she wants to do. He's able to do the things that he wants to do. So I mean, that works. And shout out to you women for keeping those micro penis men held up in a great light. And if they don't, and if you don't, and he does something to piss you off and you throw that back in his face, then shame on you. Shame on you. Okay. Shame on you. You can't do that. You can't. It's like I say, it's a disability. It's a disability. You're not going to talk about the Down syndrome person. Don't talk about the micro penis person. We saw this shit in a Scary Movie. Okay. Scary Movie 1. If you don't remember, the football player, he had the micro penis. I think that's the first time I ever heard of it. But now that it came back around, boomerang. Oh my God. Look at that. And then guess what? Guess what comes out today, ladies and gentlemen? Scary Movie, the reboot. Question: will there be a micro penis joke in it? I don't know. Probably not. But if there is one, you talk about some hell of a universe putting some shit together. Just saying. I'm saying. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. You get where I'm going with this. But yeah. Women, like I say, y'all are loving. Y'all hold some of these men up. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And some of those men are your best eaters. And you get what I'm saying by best eaters, right? That means that they, they eat the box and all the above. I mean, they might give you multiple orgasms with their mouths and you I don't know what you do for the penetration. You know what I'm saying? I understand like now why cock holding is a thing. I understand why cock holding is a thing, and if that's what you got to do to satisfy your woman, so that she doesn't leave, and you're okay with it, and that's your lane, then go right ahead. Be my guest. Let that be your lane. I am not down for that. I am not in that realm. I never could see myself being in that realm. I'm just not. That's not where I'm at. Okay. It's not where I'm at. I do feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Disability. I think that the government is always so willing and giving and ready to attach themselves to something and making life better. So I believe that they should, if there's a procedure out there that can help those guys with micro penises, I think that the government should take that on and, help them out. And I mean, they truly have to be a micro penis and not just like, hey, you the average size, now you get an upgrade. No, you have to be a micro penis. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use two hands to make sure that you don't pee on the toilet. Yeah, those guys, or you gotta do some things to make sure, or you gotta sit down and pee. One of the many. I don't. Woo. I feel weird talking about this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's not too many things that weird out nerdy, but I do feel a little weird talking about this. But I mean, if the government, you want to step in and you want to help them, I mean, if there's a procedure out there that can help those guys, then step in and do the right thing and provide some type of provide something for them because they're going to need it, right? It's bad enough that crime goes up as same time as the price of ice cream. We don't need anything else, any other underlying factors to cause men to do things and create crimes or commit crimes that don't need to be committed. If you understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we don't need no extra stuff. We don't need no extra schnit. We just need what we need, right? We need everybody to be calm and on a regular level, okay? Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never seen Soul Food, go watch it. It's probably one of Vivica Fox's best roles that she ever did. She was pregnant. She walked in the bathroom and she was like, everybody's happy. But we'll be more happier if we go beat that hoe down. Yeah. So if you know that, then you know what I'm talking about. You get the reference. I had to put it out there. Soul Food is a good movie. Not the show so much. The show was all right, but I was a kid when that was out. But what I'm saying is government help these folks out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like my heart goes out to the kid in this, and I know 50 Cent is trying to joke his way out of this. And I mean, hey, 50. It's not the W that you think it is. It's not the W that you think it is. I'm just, you put one person, you commentated or you navigated one person, one of your ops, baby mama been dug out by a porn star or a sex worker on tape, and yeah, that was crazy. And then like, look, hey, boomerang effect, buddy. And now here's your baby mother, on a tape, and I mean, that's all I gotta say. I don't know. I mean, I don't. It's out there, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to describe it. I never will. I mean, ever in life will revisit, I'm in agreement that all sex tapes that have been released by celebrities have been grade A trash, okay? Garbage A trash, in my opinion. That's just me being me, okay? I don't think, I think was it Tommy Lee, Paris Hilton, the Ray J and Kim shit. Those just three off the top of my head that I can remember. Even when they did the leaks what I want to say, was that like back in 2018 or 2017 or some shit like that, where they was leaking all the iCloud photos of them taking pictures of themselves. It's like, you know what? I don't want to see my entertainers in that way. I never ever thought like, like if you feel like you had the conversation like, yo, if I had the chance, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's just like something to say. I don't think that I'm gonna say this for the average person, for the normal person. I think it's just something to say, kind of laugh and joke about. But I don't think if you actually met, your crush or whatever, you will try to really jump their bones just because you like them in, speed cruise control or miscongeniality or heat or, 28 days later. I don't think that once you meet that person, I don't think that you would just automatically want to be like, hey, you want to have sex? You're going to be starstruck. Your mouth going to be wide open. You're probably going to drool. You're probably going to do something to embarrass yourself. I don't know who's going to want to have sex with a person right after that. I'm just sorry. That's just me. But I'm living in reality or this plane of existence that we are on at this point in time. So, I mean, you guys kind of get where I'm going with that. So, yeah, like they're not, they're, I mean, it takes them down a peg. Like to see them just have some average, normal. Oh, okay. If anything, they're funny. They're like little comedy bits or a little comedy into their life. The whole Paris Hilton thing, that shit, that night vision shit. I don't even want to say that it was her. I mean, I get that it was her, but I don't allegedly it was her. I'm still on the alleged. It was like some nightlife shit. It was like, okay, we heard the TV. That's clear. Okay, the TV. And then the motherfucker was like, yeah, I want to see that pretty face. Like that stuck with me because I was like, who the fuck would ever say that? Why would you be fornicating and be like, let me see your pretty face? Like, no. Like, and it ain't like she was looking towards him. It was like she was doing reverse cowgirl. So, like, if you're doing reverse cowgirl, what are you talking to the camera? Or are you like? It didn't make any sense. It was weird. I mean, I just don't like night vision watching porn, watching any type of porn in like night vision. I don't. It just seems. Yeah, that's all I got for you on that. But like I say, I'm gonna keep you guys for a good time, right? I just want to joke about some of this stuff. Like, man, like I know everybody's saying that they can't call he can't be called by any of his names anymore. Oh, okay, Mr. Puff Daddy, Mr. Love, Mr. Puffy. Listen, hey, he's still him. You know what I'm saying? He's still make good music. Let him get back in the studio and make some music, and maybe we'll forget all about this when he gets out of jail. I know I'm gonna do my best to forget about this whole ordeal. I can give two shits less about the situation in totality, right? Feel bad for 50 Cent's kid, feel bad for 50. 50, I don't think you're going to be able to, like I said earlier, I don't think you're going to be able to jerk your way out of this one. I understand little penises, somebody's going to start a movement and say little penises matter. There's a whole deal where the lady didn't, opened up her OnlyFans 85% off and says, does size really matter? I mean, if you love a person, does it matter? But if you're just trying to get piped out, then I believe the size matters. Okay. If you're trying to get slutted out, I believe that size matter because I don't know if you can get slutted out with a 3-inch, anything. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. So, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the short kings will, the micro kings, maybe the micro kings will come together and put something out there and have I don't know if it's a march or, they might start, do a rally or something. I don't know. They probably get online and let them know that like, yo, it's real. They can do 30,000 pumps in like a couple minutes. I don't know. I'm not a part of that community, but my my heart goes out to that community because they have been or one of theirs have been exposed, and yeah, and because he has been exposed, it's gonna be jokes for days. It's gonna be jokes. I don't know if it's gonna last for I think it's gonna go for about a week or so, and then I think it's gonna come back out again if somebody drops something else, which I hope they don't. And then I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back around when it's time for him to get out. And I would love to see anybody, which I know that they won't, because the man is still who he is at the core, and that situation below, the love below doesn't matter. Oh, that is crazy. The love below. That's a bar though. That's crazy. Listen, I'm not gonna keep you for a long time. I'm gonna keep you for a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. I don't really have a closeout on this. I don't know how to close this out, because I'll drop some music and then come back with a closeout. I really don't know how to close this out. I hate the fact that I'm really talking about this, but like I say, it's jokey, and it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's just like Mike, just like micro, like he understood that he couldn't. Basically, he micromanaged the situation. Okay, he realized what he had, and then he did what he thought was best to make the best out of a worse situation. Right? He had a micro situation, and what he did with that is he took his time to make it the best. Okay, he took a micro situation and got rid of it, and just put it. I don't. He came up with a massive solution, and I think all parties were pleased with his thinking, with the way that he analyzed the situation and made it happen for all parties involved. Okay, I think they were okay with it, and I think that they, whether you want to call it abuse or not, I think they did what they needed to do. I think that everybody around it got what they wanted out of the situation. And so, now that's that. I'm rambling because I don't really know how to close this out. And I told you guys, because it's weird for me to talk about this. But listen, this is That's Random, the podcast. It's a podcast where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. And I'm getting the freak out of here. I am your guy, that guy, the one and only Nerdy G. And until next time, I'm out.